Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, boys and girls! I was asked by AG Cartoon Stories to tell you a special tale tonight. It's about a race, a toy maker, and an army of toys and a hero. This is how the toy maker tried to change Christmas. It happened in the past, and it all started in a special factory, which, by the way, no one knows where it is. In this factory, toy soldiers were being made, which were the same size as humans and could fire real muskets. Muskets were old-fashioned guns, in case you're wondering. The man in charge of the factory was a creature called Mr. Magic Madness.
I am Mr. Magic Madness, the greatest toy maker in the world.
And so it happened. Toy soldiers marched everywhere, going to carry their master's ambition to the world and far. But let's see about the good people in the towns. It was a quiet night, and not a creature was steering, although there was a dog flying, until he heard something. He met his friends, a cat, a mouse and a bear. They hid in a cupboard, and they saw a salesman in barber shop coat uniform with green skin going from door to door. As they squabbled in the cupboard, they fell out, and the salesman ran off. They chased after him onto the roof, when they were pinned to the wall by corks fired from the muskets. The salesman and his soldiers flew off into the night on a reindeer-driven carriage. When they were uncorked, they looked over and saw soldiers in carriages going everywhere at once. So Doug the dog got into his costume, flew off into the night, when he was attacked by a toyman which had the same powers as him. This was the toy maker's greatest creation, an old powerful toy called Megatoy. Megatoy put a can of snakes on the ground, which when the lid blew open, snakes flew out, and apparently a big hole in the sky came out too. Then a gigantic yo-yo came out too. When it came down, it opened like an elevator, and out stepped the toy maker, which caused the whole thing Mr. Magic Madness. He said,
I am the greatest toy maker in all the land. Hail me! I will change Christmas so everyone will get my toys, and I will be the greatest toy maker in the world.
This is when the cat made a deal. She said,
If you can beat Doug, you can change Christmas, but if you lose to him, you will put back all this to normal.
Magic Madness agreed. And with a magic twist, a nice racetrack appeared.
Thank you, Santa. This race will determine the fate of Christmas as we know it, for all times. Representing Mr. Magic Madness, Mr. Magic Madness himself, with his own personalized sleigh, and his reindeer, Storm. And on the other side, representing the hero, Doug, and his reindeer, Rod. Let the race begin! And they're off! Mr. Magic Madness takes the early lead, with Doug close on his tail, but Rod can apparently seem to keep up. And what's that on the track? Ooh, it's a power-up! Rod takes the power-up, and he goes to just super speed, passing Mr. Magic Madness and Storm, and leaving them in the dust. But wait, what's this? Mr. Magic Madness is giving Storm a power-up too. Oh, and the race is back in game. It's head-in-head. They're coming up close to the finish line. Who's gonna win? It could be a nose. It could be an antler. It could be anything. It could be a hoof even. And look out! They're gonna crash! Well, it looks like it's photo finish, folks. And apparently the winner is Doug. Apparently Rod crossed the finish line by a nose hair. And that's all it is, folks. The good guys have won, and everything's back to normal. I'm going to sleep.
So Mr. Magic Madness kept his word and changed everything back and took all his toys back through the magic portal. Back at the factory, Mr. Magic Madness says,
I shall return. This won't be the last you see of me, friends.
Looked like Doc made a new enemy.
Thank you for watching this video to the end. Like, share, and subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. And Merry Christmas and peace on earth to all.